Canadian visas, the American visa, and also the British visa. So I went on the J1 program in 2018. It was kind of a pressing period and I needed the money, but it's not just about the money, it's about a cultural exchange as well. So when I came to the office, I got assistance from Miss Brown, Miss Paulette, Grace, and Auntie Debbie, and it was amazing. Well, that was not the most amazing part, or when the challenges started actually, because I never expected the program to run that quickly. So I kind of sit back in a while and just go slow. Like I really went slow. This is a fast program. Everything moves really quick. So when I went to the embassy, I was scared because I'm like, what if I don't get the visa? I already have a visa, a regular visa, but I never went to the embassy by myself before ever. So I went to the embassy and I never had the pictures. And then afterwards I saw the pictures, and then after when I go back inside, the pictures aren't there anymore. So the security said, you have to go away and come back, you know. It's like, in the name of Jesus, me now go and come back. I have to do this today because my heart hurt me today, so I need to get everything done by today. So I went to the person that was the interviewer, and she was there doing her thing. I put my hands down, did the 10 print and etc. Then she asked for the pictures. So it's like, I can't find the pictures. The pictures were there, but they aren't there anymore. And she's like, okay, that's fine. So can I have the transcript? So I gave her the transcript, and just a shake like this. It's like, here's a transcript. And she said, okay. She said, okay, have a good day and safe travel. It's like, so we get it. It's like, can't believe I actually got it. Then afterwards, I got the visa, and it was time to book the ticket. So I went to the airport with my mom to get the ticket to leave the following week. Then afterwards, I got a call that I need to book the ticket for the day, actually the morning after. That's supposed to be 6 a.m.
But now you guys do the ticket here, right?
Yeah, we do the tickets here, so you won't have any challenges as it relates to that.
Okay.
We do the tickets to alleviate all problems for you guys, so it can make travel much easier.
And I was too sorry to interrupt that it was a requirement from your guys' sponsor.
Indeed,
okay.
Because persons tend to go other places other from where they're placed. So we need persons to just go and just do the work and just come back, because remember, it's not just to travel and have fun, it's a cultural program. So be keen on remembering that this is a cultural program, and you've learned so many things when you've been on the program as it relates to diversity and how you can correspond with other persons and other nations as it relates to relationships or diplomatic whatever it may be.
So can I ask a question? So was it successful for you?
Was it? Is when I came back I realized that I work over $1 million.
Oh my God.
And it was kind of really breathtaking. Some work more money than my mother in just 4 months.
Wow.
So it was a really good milestone.
So what were you doing?
I was a line cook.
Okay, so did you know how to cook before?
Yeah, but didn't know how to cook. I knew how to cook. But the thing is, I was not prepared to work that quickly. Because being on the line means that you need to always be on the go. Your brain must always tick. You need to know exactly where you put stuff and all. You need to be organized when you're on the line. So I work on the line and I work in food prep. Sometimes I work in dishwashing.
Oh, so you pick up extra hours to achieve.
Yes.
Okay, so now that you're behind the desk, can I imagine that you work here?
Yes, I do work here.
So your experience with Steepinternational was that good that you decided to work with the company. Okay.
But the funny thing is though, when I was a student traveling on the program, it was all fun and games. It was difficult, yes. But in the long run, when I started working at Steep, I really realized what the money did, like what my program fee did. because when I paid the program fee, I'm like, oh, I still get the whole of this money. I'm gonna just calculate how much students them actually have done and how much money they will be collecting for themselves. But when I started working here, I understand that it's not like that. All the ins and the outs and the what the money does
Sponsors
and the
yes.
sponsors and it's when I started working at Steep I know what the sponsors are because I just always think it was Steep who does everything and Intrax was just an insurance person per se. But I learned that they are the ones who provide the jobs and speak directly to the employer because we do not speak to the employers. Hence, when we ask students a question, reach out to your employer as it relates to going back on the program because we cannot reach to the employers at all. And the fees, they're kind of ridiculous because sometimes I wonder, oh, work and travel agents actually make money when they're actually sending most of the money overseas just to give students the opportunity to make money for themselves.
Okay, so quick question. So did you guys had person go on the program yesterday in this pandemic that was going on?
Yeah, we had a lot of students. It wasn't a great amount, like the 100% that we would wanted, but we have a couple hundred over.
I was told that you guys were the in Jamaica were maybe send the most persons away.
Yeah, so we sent the most persons this year, and it was a tremendous program here because persons wished Corona just continue because they need to make more money because persons worked 7 days a week, extended hours, increased pay. Persons actually leave to work a $9 job actually work either $15 to $17 per hour.
Okay.
And
I was told by a student that went on the program that they didn't have to pay rent.
yeah,
That's how bad they
rent.
wanted workers for the pandemic. So what you think we can look forward to as we don't really know how bad this is?
This year, I would tell students to make it their efforts to do everything really quick because we realize how quick everything went last program year, and we don't want the same to happen to them any at all. You can actually hear the phone because students are actually calling non-stop. So do everything that you need to do very quickly. This program here should be an extremely good one because we are we don't have much corona cases here in Jamaica, and I think the employers overseas would prefer to employ us more than persons in mainly Asia or in the US because they know that the cases are rampant there. And Jamaicans work extremely hard as it relates to.
So would you what would you say to a student that is contemplating whether or not they should go on the program this year?
If you're contemplating going on the program, contemplate no more because people really need the funding because students actually came inside this office and they expressed how they wish they went on the program because persons are in financial crisis and it's really hard. And the thing is, it might seem like there's no hope and you don't have the money right now, but the thing is, it's a good investment for you. And just make that step. Don't wait too long because you might wait too long and the same thing happen again that happened
so
last
year. Is the embassy open now for students?
The embassy has been open for the past month.
Okay.
So students can actually go in for regular visas, J1 visas, etc. Okay. So we implore them to just.
And so, are you guys doing regular visas in case persons want to come in?
Yes, we do regular visas. The visa fees actually increased by I think it was $1,000. Don't quote me on this. It should be $28,450. I'm not certain, but that's the price range for the fees there.
Okay. So do you guys have a friendly staff here? If I want to send my child through this agent, would my child be well taken care of? and walk us through the steps?
I need to think about that because the fact that I said Auntie Debbie and all of these people, and I said Auntie and Lady D and these persons, they're more than friendly because the first time I went on the program, they didn't knew me any at all. And first, Debbie did my visa, and she was like, "Come on, man, fix the computer, man." I start going like, "Say you can't touch a computer." These are the staff that we have here, and not because I'm a staff, I can say this, but because they're genuinely friendly. They might seem hard because they need you to push so you can achieve all the goals that you need to achieve and the money that you need to
I was told that you guys aim for everybody to get through. You really don't like when they don't get through. You guys prep them even to do their interviews.
prep them too much. Sometimes them overthink it, but when they come in office, we calm them down and just give them encouraging thoughts. A worker is coming in, so actually buzzing her in. So
Okay.
actually give them encouraging thoughts and tell them what to say and what not to say. Because remember, I keep saying it, it is a cultural exchange program, not a money making program.
Yeah,
You
so while
not go out and tell people it is a money making program.
okay. So just a last thought as we wrap up. Anything just
Make Steep your place to do work and travel. Your regular visas, whether it be Canadian, British, or American visa, and we're actually exploring the thought of having the H2B program, so you guys can just link us for that. We will have the credentials in the link below, so I'm asking everyone to just subscribe to Debbie's channel and just make it your point of duty to just travel with us.
okay, thank you.